To keep TikTok a welcoming place for everyone to create and share, we're updating our community guidelines on December 29, 2020. You guys ready to see what they're updating them to? Attacks on the basis of protected attributes, slurs, and weapons. And those ones are just the ones that I have a problem with. Okay, but before I get into any of this, welcome to my channel. If you're new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I make commentary. Maybe you'll have fun watching some of my other videos. Go and check them out. But this one's a little bit more different because I'm actually going to be explaining things, you know, intellect. Whoa. But seriously, if you are new here, then you can go ahead and go to all my socials too if you want. Leave a like. That would be really cool. Comment. Tell me what's your biggest problem with all of these TikTok community changes. I don't even really use TikTok. I just saw this and I was like, wow, are they really going to do exactly what YouTube's doing right now? Horrible. So, if you don't know, YouTube is already really strict about what you're able to say and about what you're able to say about other people. Not exactly to get your video taken down, but in some cases it can. That's just to stay, you know, monetized, to be making money from the stuff that you're doing. You're taking hours making, right? And I know that some people can actually take that long on TikToks, which is crazy to think. Like, there's some actually genuine artists out there that are working on TikToks. It's crazy. And just to have something that you maybe said on accident or that you were just joking about come back and bite you in the ass whenever you've been working hours to get this TikTok that was finally blowing up, it's horrible because I can feel that same pain with YouTube. I know why people would be outraged by this. I don't know how many people are outraged, but there has to be at least some, right? Because some of these are crazy. Like, literally, just look at what they have to say about this. This one right here is the one that I saw first and the one that I have the most problems with. This one's called Attacks on the Basis of Protected Attributes. We define hate speech or behavior as content that attacks, threatens, incites violence against, or otherwise dehumanizes an individual or a group on the basis of the following protected attributes: race, ethnicity, national origin, religion, caste, sexual orientation, sex, gender identity, serious disease, disability, immigration status, all of that. That's so much that you're just gatekeeping. Like, you can't just call hate speech as something that's going to attack, threaten, incite violence, or otherwise dehumanize an individual or group, because that technically is the definition. But you know that they're going to way overdo that. Like, someone's going to make a joke about maybe a black man walks into a bar, and that's literally all they have to say. I bet you they won't even have to say anything more than that, and the video's already taken down. Because this is how these big corporations work, at least for the video aspects, and Instagram, Snapchat even, TikTok, YouTube. All of those, not Twitter, of course not Twitter, but all of those, they'll find the minor offenses. Like, you can literally just say a black man walks into a bar, and then bam, it's done. It doesn't even matter what the joke was, whether it was completely racist or completely satirical. It's going down no matter what. So there's really no place for anyone to talk about anything. Like, 4 of these are literally the same: sexual orientation, sex, gender, and gender identity. Those are the same fucking thing! And next up, we've got slurs. Woo! Slurs are defined as derogatory terms that are intended to disparage an ethnicity, race, or any other protected attributes listed above, which was a lot. To minimize the spread of egregiously offensive terms, we remove all slurs from our platform, unless the terms are reappropriated, used self-referently, e.g. in a song? What the fuck does that mean? Or do not disparage. So that doesn't make any sense, because literally anyone can take offense to anything nowadays. You can say retard, and some white chick on the internet's going to get mad at you that doesn't even have autism. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, man. Anyone's going to take offense to anything, so you know you stating that, oh, if no one gets offended by it, then it's okay. You know that means nothing, because everyone gets offended by everything, dude. A lot of what they're saying isn't fair. Like, I can get not saying racial slurs to someone of that racial ethnicity. Like, that is messed up. Yes, you should not be saying the N-word, and you hate them, and they should all burn in hell or on turnpikes straight to a person of that ethnicity's race. Like, right? You shouldn't be saying that. But if you're just going to say retard or ginger or yellowhead, Why does that matter so much if you're just not saying it to anybody? Because you've seen Twitter, you guys have seen Twitter. Let me just put some images up right now so that you guys can see the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Anyone will get offended by anything. It is crazy. So these words that TikTok's saying right now means nothing. What they're saying is no slurs, or you're out. You're fucking gone. You're just fucking gone. Okay, next up we've got weapons. We do not allow the depiction, promotion, or trade of firearms, ammunition, firearm accessories, or explosive weapons. We also prohibit instructions on how to manufacture those weapons. Content is part of a museum's collection, carried by a police officer in a military parade, or used in a safe and controlled environment such as a shooting range may be allowed. So, what does that fucking mean? A lot of these, I don't understand exactly what they mean. I get, yeah, being used by a professional, yes, but a safe and controlled environment, such as a shooting range, a shooting range isn't the only safe and controlled environment. And what if we're doing it in like our backyard and we live in the middle of the woods? How are you going to be able to determine with your bot that's running around taking all of these things down that is someone's backyards in the wood, on a contrary to a shooting range? Like, I just don't understand how they're going to enforce these whenever the bot's just going to come in and see, oh, he has a gun in his hand, automatically fucking taken down. I bet you there's even going to be videos with police officers just holding a gun and that's going to be taken down because they have no fucking clue that it's a police officer. It's a bot. They're just going to take it down and then get rid of it, and then it's gone forever. And it's really hard to dispute things with these guys, especially YouTube. I don't know how bad it is with TikTok, but I'm assuming it's not much better than YouTube. Disputing some of the guideline strikes that you get, it is literally impossible. It's so hard to get back your monetization or to get back just the video in general after it's been taken down, because they could literally give less of a shit what you may think that this was. Because say that I make something where I'm like reviewing a toy gun, or I made a Lego toy gun, and they see that, they take it down, I dispute, I'm like, no, this is just my Lego toy gun, I make Legos on TikTok, I build stuff, and they're just like, no, you know what, fuck it, you don't get it back. Maybe that was your biggest video, maybe your TikTok account just died because you don't have that anymore. Like, there's just so much that can go wrong with everything that they're putting on. And I think TikTok's working fine just well right now. The only people that are really having struggles with this are the people that are way too emotional. The people that are way too, how do I say this? Soft. And not able to deal with, you know, someone saying, this guy looks like a retard. And they're like, oh, that's so offensive. That's so offensive. You're hurting me. You're hurting all of the other autistic people on here. I'm not autistic, but this autistic guy over here, this buddy over here, he thinks that that's really offensive. No, actually, I don't think that's offensive. I actually think that it's funny. ACAB, Emily, ACAB, BLM, I stand for you. Holy fucking shit, dude. I still don't feel better, but that might have helped. In the end, I would just hate to see all of these creators that are actually passionate in what they're doing get kicked off of TikTok, because TikTok's killing itself and all the people that use it, and it's just going to go corporate just like YouTube is. But I mean, the other thing that I also don't want is, you know, a bunch of TikTokers coming over to YouTube just like Vine happened. You know, we don't want any more King Batches, because those were fun. We all loved King Batch whenever he was on Vine. But no, that's really all that I have to say. I think it's stupid that they're making this big of a community guidelines change just because a few people got their feelings hurt. But hey, it's going to happen. Be looking out for it. If you have any content on there that's like that, be careful, take that down. You might get shadow banned. It would just suck to see anybody get in big trouble for this kind of stuff. But yeah, either way, if you guys did enjoy the video, go and check out some of my other videos. Maybe subscribe, turn on that bell if you did like this, and thank you if you're new for watching all the way to the end. You guys are crazy. And for all of the returning guys, thank you so much for watching. And go and check out my Discord too, link in description. And I think that's all the shouting out that I need to do at the end of the video. I hope you guys have had an amazing day, evening, night, whenever y'all are watching this. And I'll say hello to you guys in the next video. Peace out.